All right, so it's the throw heard around the world during the year of the quarantine, COVID-19, all the craziness. What happens? We've got Ryan Crouser, who puts out the third furthest throw ever, bests his PR by a centimeter, and does it. I think this is at Life University. So let's check it out. We have 30 unanswered DMs wanting to see what we think about it, right? So let's see. Right out of the back, classic Crouser right here. Good long position. He's got his chest over his knee. I think maybe he could get a little more knee flexion in that left side. And the reason why I think that, I'll tell you. This classic position, he's got the best right leg, I think, probably out of everyone in the world. But I think this left hip, if we go back to this position, and again, I'm criticizing the third best throw ever. I think Crouser's got probably, along with Kovacs and Walsh, the best technique. Hill, all those guys have great technique. This is just me trying to find an area where he can improve. This isn't me attacking him. He's the best, might end up being the best ever when he's done his career. So right here, I think if he gets his knee over just a little bit more, it could prevent this left hip right here. And I'm going to draw right there, and I believe, so that's almost always going to predict where you ground with that right leg. That's a little trick that I just gave to everybody. But look at that position where he's got his quad and his left shoulder and his foot all in line with that shot. That's huge. That's incredible. So if he gets his knee over just a little more out of the back, that's going to get his left hip to be over more, and then his right would ground just a little bit earlier. And if we can think about it, when his right grounds earlier, now he's going to have a little bit more time in double support, which is going to give him more time to increase the acceleration to lead to a slightly faster acceleration phase, and that's going to increase the distance on the throw likely, which would break the world record. I still think he's probably going to break the world record this year. So if he gets that right down a little bit earlier, that would be from that left knee and that left hip getting over. So he over-rotates a little bit, but I love this. He and Kovacs do a good job, and I've noticed he's starting to lengthen that left. It used to be bent. Left leg's grounded. Right leg or right ankle's not as plantar flex as it was in 2016, and that leads to that slight flop. Again, this is just a ridiculous throw. It's so good. Look at the shot, though. Shot's in his hand right here. Still grounded on the left side. And what do you see from his right? It just slides forward. Slides forward. There's no jump. Rotates around, comes back in for that nice save. So how do you improve that position? Let's look at it from the side, actually. This is very good. You can really see where his right leg's down and the left leg's almost past the right. That's very hard to coach. That's just incredible. Great throw. But the way I would improve it is get his knee over a little bit more, and in turn, because he would get over more out of the back, his left hip right here will be over a little bit more, and that's going to get his right to ground a little bit sooner, which will speed up the throw. He'll catch it a little deeper. He'll work a little longer, and that'll be the world record. So if you want more information, head over to throwsuniversity.com for technical analysis. If not, keep watching Ryan Crouser, Joe Kovacs, Darrell Hill, all these guys push the limits on the shot put world record. Peace. That's a great reaction. Great reaction.